Hello everyone, welcome to Good Morning Tarot. Now this is a general reading and it is open to all zodiac signs. So just take what resonates with you. It is also timeless, so anytime you find yourself watching this video, there might be a message here for you. Now let's try to see what is the main energy at the start of the day. Okay, we have here the Ace of Swords. You are receiving a gift. For some of you, an enlightenment, a new idea, something that you will be needing in the near future or you at this present time need. Now, it will require you to really go within to understand it more fully. When you look at the image, there's a spiral set of stairs going inwards, and this can also symbolize transformation and spiritual ascension. Oftentimes they describe the spiritual journey as a set of spiral stairs or a spiral process. The spiritual journey is like a spiral process. And there are different stages that we undergo. Stages where we receive insights, and then stages where we are given challenges so that we can apply the new gifts we have received. There are also stages wherein we take a pause, able to enjoy the present moment, and then again, the cycle renews itself. So, trials are part of the spiritual journey. They hone the gifts that we receive. They hone the skills that we have already developed. And the cycle continues, just like how the wheel of fortune continuously turn. And in each spiral, we grow, we become richer, as long as we constantly respond towards these lessons and challenges that we encounter. Now, all throughout this process, there is always the presence of the divine, which I feel is like symbolized by the light that is shining towards the inner part of the head of this person, which is actually in the crown chakra. And oftentimes the crown chakra is related to our being in touch with the divine. So, it's very important for you at this time, as you are receiving all these gifts from the divine and from the universe, it's important for you to be in a receptive mode and to also be aware of the presence of the divine. The deeper you go in your spiritual journey, the more you become aware of the presence of the divine in your life. The greater part of the day slowly becomes filled with the presence of the divine. And gradually we develop that thankful spirituality wherein we recognize the good things that we receive and we are able to say thank you. And the more we recognize these things, the more things will come our way because we become more receptive, more open to receive newer things. Now, let's try to see how this will further unfold. Okay, so as you receive something new, there are certain things you need to let go. Now, sometimes other people might need these things. Okay. Now, sometimes also, if it is a relationship, sometimes when you realize it's no longer for you, sometimes even before you realize it's no longer for you, situations happen wherein that relation slowly detaches from us, or that relationship slowly leaves our life. Now, it brings us sorrow sometimes, especially if that kind of relationship has been with us for a long time and we have learned to value that relationship in spite of the challenges we encounter, because Every relationship in one way or another has enriched us or continue to enrich us. But sometimes certain things happen wherein even the person concerned starts to drift away from us. Sometimes they couldn't understand anymore the things that are happening in our lives. Maybe it's because as much as we would want for us to grow together with certain people, sometimes we grow apart, or sometimes one person grows while the other does not, and in the end they drift apart, or we drift apart from them. Sometimes we get hurt because they are the ones who choose to drift apart. Now, when such moment comes, it's good to take a pause. Just like this person here in the Five of Cups. She sat down and then she hold on to the new gift that is being given to her. Oftentimes, when something goes, something new comes in. It's the universe filling up the void. Now, the important thing is to recognize and to understand what the situation is. Now, sometimes at the earlier stages, we couldn't understand the situation. But the important thing there is when such a moment comes, when you really have to let it go, the more we need the presence of the divine in our life. We do our part and we entrust the rest to the divine. We go with the flow of the spirit, and the important thing there is to allow ourselves to undergo the process of healing. Now, sometimes part of the process of healing is spending more time alone, just like this person, in order to somehow recuperate from the challenges of that transition moment. But the beautiful thing about here in the Five of Cups is something new comes along. And I think it is related to the Ace of Swords, wherein the universe is filling up the void at this moment. Now, what is the advice of the universe for us? Yes, for many of you, you are undergoing a transition moment, a chapter closing and a new one opening. Something needs to be let go, or something has chosen already to leave. But something new is arriving, or a new gift is being given to you. It's part of the cycle of life, part of the wheel of fortune, part of our spiritual journey towards growth and wholeness. We, at this moment, painful as it might seem for others, we just need to let go and let the Spirit help us, let the Spirit guide us. Now, let's go to Good Morning Oracle. Okay. Patience. Okay. In this transition moment, we need to be patient. Okay. We need patience. Okay. And at the same time, there is strength coming from within. So we need to tap the strength that comes from within. That strength that comes from within is oftentimes reinforced by the knowledge that you are not alone and you don't have to handle the situation alone. That strength also that comes from within reminds us that new things fill up what is lacking. So when something leaves, it is just part of nature to fill up the void. So you need not have to worry. So Just be patient. It's part of the wheel of life. You are undergoing transition. You are undergoing a change of chapter. The strength comes from within, knowing that the divine is there. Always to be aware of that and to be thankful of the things that are being given to us each moment. So try to tap that strength from within and that patience that we need in this moment of transformation. Well, that's it for today. I hope you were able to benefit from our reading. Thank you for the likes and comments you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. I hope to see you again soon. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.